Expatriate is a person temporarily or permanently residing as an immigrant in a country other than that of their citizenship. There has to be a very strong reason for people to take such a difficult decision to leave their homeland, family, and friends to go abroad. Education is one of such big reasons. Students go abroad to study for many reasons. Whatever the reasons may be, it takes a strong mind to decide to go abroad for studies. Students usually face lots of challenges while studying abroad. They feel nostalgic, they miss families and friends. They struggle to adapt to a new culture. They hardly eat well but drunk. They may need care or run short of money. Students who are exposed to these challenges and who manage them well usually become positively independent and strong. What are the options that makes a student took the decision to travel far away from their hometown and leave behind their back their childhood memories, family, and friends?
One of the main reasons for me coming here would be the fact that this is an Islamic state, we're around a lot of masjids, around a lot of Muslims. It's a good kind of vibe, if you understand what I'm saying.
أنا جيت من بغداد. كانت هناك الأوضاع مو زينة. نصحوني أجي جامعة الشارجة لأنه قالوا لي عنها جامعة من أفضل الجامعات الموجودة بالشارجة بالإمارات تحديد.
The reason why I came to the UAE, it wasn't a decision I made by myself. I want to study my country, but my father convinced me in a way that I should come to the Middle East, or let's say to the UAE, because it's a multicultural society and it's one society that I can see many people from various backgrounds so that I can learn and appreciate them better.
I chose to study University of Sharjah based on what I've heard about it. I've heard that it's a strong university and I think it's worth it. This decision was worth it. But as a foreign student, I think it's really hard to establish a new life and to be responsible and stuff like that. But I think it was really worth it because it taught me how to be responsible and how to depend on myself.
There's a lot of differences between these two groups of people, two groups of students. Those who live with their families are in a better position, are in an advantageous position in terms of performance, in terms of concentration.
Most of the teachers, they found different opinions, but in my opinion, I found the students who living alone, they are more perform better.
Money is one of the major problems foreign students can face. How is this sorted out?
As a foreign student, the most difficult part that I faced was the financial side because my family are paying for the tuition fees.
Transportations, really, with taxis and not having a car, it's a bit expensive.
بالنسبة للسكن وبالنسبة للمصاريف الشخصية الأخرى وبالنسبة لمصروفي طبعاً الطبيعي لحاله.
مصاريف السكن وبنزين وأنا عايش برا السكن بدفع إيجار شقة.
I also buy books and it costs a lot.
Money is something that is very essential here, and you burn a lot of cash really quickly.
يعني كيف تضبط جيبك، كيف تضبط فلوسك مالك، يعني عندك أقساط الجامعة، عندك أقساط اللي تدفعها يوميا للأكل والشرب وهالأشياء، عندك الأشياء اللي هي ثانوية تدفعها أنت تحتاجها لنفسك، هذه أشياء خاصة، وفي أشياء بعد طلعات في الويكند مع أصحابك مع هذه كلها أمور لازم تهتم فيها، أنه تهتم في أنك كيف تنظمها وتنسقها.
One huge problem for me would be like managing my money. I like to spend when I get money. But I'm getting used to it now. I'm like slowly building up my tolerance. And when I see stuff, I don't just go right after it.
In the Middle East in general, we are pampered. We always find our food cooked, our clothes clean, and our groceries in the fridge. How do they deal with such things?
كنت عايش في السعودية كان دائما ملابسي جاهزة ونظيفة يعني أوسخها وثاني يوم ألاقيها مغسلة ومكوية. فهنا لازم أنا أغسل كل شيء بنفسي وأروح أسوي البروسيس حق اللاوندري وأرجع. Laundry That's a problem. Like things like laundry or washing the dishes. Us guys, we don't like to do that kind of stuff, you know.
But the students, on the other hand, with living a family, they have also much benefits. Okay, they have not any kind of issues regarding some kind of their personal jobs, like cooking and something like laundries, and you know, something which you have to deal with the personally to manage your room, manage everything. Sometimes their parents, they had their brothers, sisters, and it is full of everything is timeline, everything perfectly at home. Okay, so they have these opportunities, but on the other hand, they have a less time with the get to meet their friends which are in the same course or in the same class. Okay, which the students which are living in the hostel or private accommodation, which they get this benefit.
I normally buy groceries weekly and I cook my own food. I only eat out, let's say, once to twice every week. And I'm very happy with it. My financial situation, I'm very happy with it. I'm coping with it very, very well.
واجهت صعوبة بصراحة من ناحية التغذية. يعني أنا بصراحة مشترك بجيم، فإنه لما الواحد يسجل بالجيم يحتاج تغذية حتى يتطور. أنا ما اشترك هاي التغذية أبداً.
Family has a vital role in our life generally. We need our mother's love, our father's advices, and our siblings' support. Midterms, projects, and finals are tough periods for the students where they really need to feel that someone who really cares about them is around.
The biggest drawback that expatriate students face here is homesickness. So being far away from their families, they ponder on different aspects of their social life that they miss here at the University of Sharjah, and that actually hampers their concentration on their study.
من الأشياء يعني اللي افتقدتها مثلا لما أمرض مرة أفتكر إني مرضت وكنت لدرجة إني ماني قادر أسوق وأروح المستشفى، فما كان جنبي أحد إنه يشيلني، أخويا، أبويا، أمي، السواق، ما في أحد يشيلني.
When I first came, I used to be a very homesick person in the sense that I miss my family, my parents, my sisters, and the thing is, like, being alone and being far away from them has taught me how to be independent in many ways.
Because each experience had their disadvantage and advantage, I wanted to know what students can learn from this experience and how that can help them in their future.
I remember in the beginning when I first came here, I didn't have a lot of friends, you know. I didn't have a lot of friends, but I slowly learned to talk to people, even though mostly they speak Arabic, but a lot of people here speak English too. So I made new friends and they helped me a lot, you know, by supporting me either financially or like supporting me, you know, emotionally and stuff, which is very great, يعني, because I remember it was really hard living here without friends.
من تجربتي الشخصية طبعا الدوم وإنه تعيش مع واحد غريب أو ممكن يكون صاحبك روميت، هاي التجربة طبعا لازم يعني كل واحد يجربها عشان يعتمد على حاله ويتعلم كيف بعدين بالمستقبل إن شاء الله يعني تفيده التجارب.
The difficulty of coming here as a student is surpassing the idea that meeting new people will be scary or feeling that you'll be homesick in any time soon. If you surpass that mentality in your head, you will surely live a life as if you're back home around your family. Because here you'll meet people who will make you feel like you're home. Like meet people who make you feel like they're second family to you. At first, given my past experiences in New York, I was homesick. I did not meet many people until like at the very end when I accumulated to the idea that I have to move on, I had to keep going. When I came here, I already have learned that mentality and have established myself friends who I love and friends who care about me, and that kind of accelerated my process of adapting here.
The students who live in the alone or they are living in the private, they actually get more confidence compared to the students who are living with the families. Okay, because once you live in the hostel or when you live in the private accommodation far away from your parents, so you have to manage your own life personally. You have to take decision by yourself. Okay, but when you have with your parents, so they will be impose sometimes your decision upon you. Sometimes you will get help from you to make your decisions. But when you are alone, So you are the one person who take decision on each matter. So this will be give you extra confidence, and this confidence, once you will be go for a job, so this confidence will help you. This is the self-confidence, and this will be help you in your jobs, in decision making. Okay, so this way the students also, I will usually, which you are living alone or with a hostel, okay, so I will be recommend, okay, so they will get more benefits in this case.
Experience here, I would say, is top-notch. I'm enjoying myself, like I'm managing myself very well. Everything is being provided by the UAE society as well as my university.
لما كنت في السعودية في جدة كنت ألعب كورة تقريبا كل يوم، ولا يوم إيه ويوم لا. ولما جيت هنا ما أعرف الناس اللي ألعب معاهم، ولا ما في أحد يكلمني يقول لي تعال ألعب. فإنه لازم تسعوا ورا هواياتكم، لا تخلوها تضيع. إنه لما تيجي ما تعرف فين تروح وما حد يكلمك، لا تخلوها تضيع. إنه دور، كون علاقات وخليك اجتماعي أكثر، وتكلم مع الناس، ودور على إنه أسعى ورا الهواية حقتك.
I think it will be the best decision ever because you will learn so much in your life and you will have so many experiences that you will never ever forget.
I will be recommend, even I will also choose my own students and my own children. I will must send them to the hostel because this is my personal experience as well, because I learned more in the hostel life and in the private accommodation life when I was living without family compared to I lived with the family. Okay, so I think that's my opinion, and I will be happy if you have any further, some students they want some kind of advice or some guidelines regarding how they can get the more self-confidence or some kind of learnings, okay, active learning sessions, group discussions. So I will be happy to give that kind of advice.
رتب أمورك حسب الأولويات. شوف أولوياتك. الأولويات تختلف من شخص لآخر، فأنت شوف شو أولوياتك ورتبها بالترتيب.
Even though it's a hard experience, but you learn how to handle with life, how to be a strong person and do a lot of stuff in a really short time. You will be independent and you will have a strong personality.
However, having said that, many expected students overcome these problems in the course of time, because here normally undergraduate programs are meant for 4 years. So in the first 2-3 semesters they struggle, and in the course of time with their efforts and with some kinds of guidance from the faculty and some kinds of mental support from home, they may overcome. So it's very important that university and respective college and departments take positive measures and some affirmative actions in terms of guiding these overseas students, and it is possible to help them to get rid of inertia that they suffer in the beginning of their student life in this country.
نصيحة لكل الطلاب اللي يريدون يغتربون، أنا بصراحة أيد هذا الموضوع. تحدي وتجربة صعبة، بس حتى تبين انك كفو انك تدخل هاي التجربة.
My advice to you is to feel comfortable with yourself and feel comfortable with people around you. They don't hurt you, they won't bite you. Just go along and talk to them, meet them. They'll make your life easier. And in dormitory life, feeling lonely, you don't have to feel that because you're always surrounded by people that love you.
طبعا انا لما جيت هنا الجامعه يعني فادتني جدا اختلاط مع الثقافات، خلاني اطور من شخصيتي واعتمد على حالي، وان شاء الله لما ارجع بلدي يعني احاول استفيد منها، ومش نادم ابدا على التجربه، وانصح جميع الناس يعني محتارين يجي ولا لا، هل الموضوع سهل ولا صعب. انصح انه يجي وجامعه الشارقه ويعتمد على حاله ويتعلم ويستفيد ان شاء الله.
To reach our goals, we need to face the dilemmas and surpass the difficulties. When you travel, you learn more than you learn from a textbook. You will never be completely at home again because part of your heart will always be elsewhere. That's the price you pay for the richness of loving and knowing people in more than one place.